college student who's going to be driving back and forth across the country as they head to school and then come back home on a weekend. Maybe it's an older parent who has moved to a new area and they're not quite sure about how to get to all these new places and their new surroundings. Or maybe it's just you and you enjoy the peace of mind in knowing that even though you might travel the same route on a regular basis, you have something in your car that's going to help you get there with the quickest route possible and also guide you if you run into traffic jams, construction issues, or just in those moments where you're really hungry and you want to know where's the closest fast food. You can ask your Garmin to help you find that too. My friend Bob Rayner is here. Bob has been bringing electronic items to QVC for 21 years. He is our Garmin tech expert. Nice to see you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
This isn't just about the GPS, Bob, because for the first time ever, we're including a wireless backup camera. And for those of you who have older cars, or maybe when you were shopping for a new car, the idea of a rear view camera was an option you couldn't afford. Garmin is making it affordable for you in an offer that's going to give you both items for $299.96, a 5-pay easy pay plan. We even have extended financing as well. So we're going to walk over here real quickly, Bob, just to kind of take everybody through all of the things we're including. Usually it's just a box with the GPS, but we're giving you so much more here.
This is quite a bundle you probably won't find in a lot of other places, if at all. You get, of course, the 5.5-inch GPS with the screen and all of the features that are in there we'll be going through shortly. One of the things Garmin is renowned for is the solidity of the mounts, because no matter what kind of device you use, if you hit bumps and it falls off or it flops or whatever.
What good is it?
Believe me, that is far more valuable than you think. And Garmin's are really sturdy and what have you. Right beneath that, you will see this device, which we'll talk about later. That is your wireless backup camera that is easy to install with simply a screwdriver and a bracket, which we include. And that will give you beautiful color images when you go backwards in your car, okay? Your power cord, which also doubles as a traffic receiver for your live traffic reports. A USB cable, which will also be used if you want to connect to your computer, but you don't have to do the lifetime free map updates or what have you, because you can also do it wirelessly via your Wi-Fi network at home. And then this device here, this is your license plate frame, and we'll show you in a little bit just how to use that, but all you need to do is take your license plate off, put this on the car and your license plate back on top of it, snap your wireless camera in here, exactly like that, Jill, and boom, you have a wireless backup camera, an option that if it's even available for the car you want, would cost 4 figures, some of them.
Well, it's, it's an option. It's an upgrade. We're allowing you that upgrade along with the Garmin DriveSmart 55 GPS. So just the GPS unit alone would be $229. If you wanted to add the wireless backup camera to that, if sold separately, it would be $149.99. So our total, if sold separately, value is $379.98. Look at our QVC2 big deal price. We're under $300. We're offering a 5-pay easy pay plan of $59.99. That's for any credit card. But if you'd like to use your Q card, we also are offering a 9-month special financing that allows you to take 9 months to pay this off. And as long as you're making your minimum monthly payment and it's paid in full at the end of 9 months, then you will be able to do that 9-month special financing with no accrued interest charges. First question. It's a question that popped into my head when I saw this was our show tonight.
I know where you're going.
Everybody has a phone, Bob, that has apps or maps that can get them where they want to go. Is a GPS still relevant today, and why?
Yeah, I think it's more relevant than ever, and I will tell you this, that there are times when people say, oh, I don't need one of those anymore. I go by my phone. Well, let me tell you something. There are so many things that GPS does in a superior manner that it makes me wonder why people think that. Probably because they're unaware of all the ways GPS can work and serve you. Let's go down the list a little bit.
Okay, great.
If you'd like. For example, the mounting I showed you moments ago, you don't get those with phones. People balance it on the dash or in the ashtray or whatever, okay? That's not really good. Other things, GPS, for example, actually can do it for free. Once you buy this, you have lifetime updates updates, and you get your directions from the satellite above. When you use your mobile phone, so much data is burned up.
Right.
Using your mobile phone, you pay for that. Not only that, but when you're using your mobile phone as a navigation device, guess what happens? You reduce the battery
You're taxing
life
your battery.
significantly.
Yeah, big time.
And what happens when you get a call when you're using your mobile device to navigate?
The
All
map
of a
goes
sudden,
away.
the map goes away, the directions stop, and you're in trouble.
Right.
Because now you're talking on the phone, and if you're on the Washington, D.C. Beltway, for example, and you're in frantic 8-lane traffic and want to know what exit, phone call comes in, done.
Yeah, right.
You're in trouble. And there are a whole lot more reasons, including the lifetime free updates and everything, where a GPS, even just, Jill, just look at the size of the screen and the size of the icons that are on the screen. Not a tiny little mobile phone screen, but this big, beautiful 5.5-inch screen here.
Easy to read. And here's something I want a lot of you to think about. Because if you're like my mom, who's in her 70s, you may not always be comfortable with the idea of those smartphones. But I bet a lot of you have had GPS. You were using a smart device and you didn't even realize it.
Sure.
This is an upgrade to those smart devices because this is voice activated. So you don't even have to worry as much about hitting all the buttons as if you just want to say, hey Garmin, and then the screen will come up. Find me fast food, and it will.
You just said that and it woke up.
And it woke up,
Watch this. Okay, Garmin. Now you see a list of things that you can do. As a matter of fact, let me go back for a moment and I will unmute it so you can hear it talking to me, okay? Okay, Garmin. Okay, Garmin.
Say a command.
Find category.
Speak a category.
Pizza. Pizza.
Searching for pizza.
There you go.
Select a
And
line
now
number.
you can go up and down. It asks you, you can say down, down. 2,
Would you like to begin navigation?
yes. And there you go. You're navigating to that pizza place. You can speak addresses.
300 meters. Turn right on Airport Road.
Now it's giving you turn-by-turn voice directions.
Which not all of the apps that you're using on your phones give you those turn-by-turn with the street
right
names,
on
right?
Airport
With the
It'll just
street
say,
names, yeah.
turn right ahead. Well, if there's 2 quick rights, you're trying to figure out, well, which right do I turn? This is telling you, turn right on Wilson Drive. It's giving you more information to make you more confident and comfortable and to give you that peace of mind as you're driving. Whether it's you, whether it's an older parent, a grandparent.
2
I'm the
kilometers.
mom of a
Turn
teenage
right on
daughter
Paoli
who
Pike.
goes to college 1,000 miles away.
Wow.
She wants to take a car there next year. I don't know how comfortable I am sending my daughter driving 1,000 miles away to Missouri and back again at some point. How's she gonna figure out where to go? If she has the GPS in the car,
Yes.
it's gonna tell her where to go, and you can program in commonly visited places, your
Surely.
home, your daughter's home, your favorite grocery store. So if you were to ever get turned around, get confused, all you ever have to say to a GPS is, hey Garmin, home.
Right.
It will get you where you need
Indeed.
to go safely, where you can get back and feel comfortable.
Indeed.
That's the Garmin difference. Along with the fact, Bob, that for the first time ever, we're including this wireless backup camera.
Indeed
So
we
not
are,
only do
yeah.
we have something that's going to get you to where you want to go, but every time you want to take a look before you back out, now you have double peace of mind and making sure you can see what's happening behind you.
You certainly can.
Should we
We've
jump in the
never-
car?
Sure,
Yeah.
why not? We've never
Let's go
offered
for a ride.
We've never offered this before, and we're going to give you a look now to see exactly how this works.
Again, that camera by itself,
We'll show you.
$149.99. So I
Right.
love that we're including that. Okay, so here we go, ready
so
to
here's
go.
our GPS, and if you want, you can activate it certain ways. I have the camera mounted back in the back of the car, and we'll show you how to do that in a moment. You can simply give it several different commands. For example, you saw voice commanding work before. If you say show video, then the vehicle can go into that way, or you can simply touch your icon there and the rear icon will come up and it will show you the rear reverse camera. Actually, if we can do it, we can activate it in several different ways. You'll notice, for example, on the app thing here, it has a backup camera setting. You pair it to that, it comes out of the box paired, and when you say show video or tap that icon, you will see the background of what's behind there. There's Jill, there's the garage, there's the bicycle in the background, but Jill is waving and saying, hey, I'm back here, don't back up to me, into me, don't hit me.
Does it give any kind of signal or anything, Bob, or is it picture only?
Picture only,
Okay.
but I will say this. You see there are guidelines on
Yes.
here. I don't know if they're really obvious. If you've seen backup cameras before, you have guidelines. So look at this. You can adjust those guidelines to match the width of your car.
Driveway.
And the angle and all that
Right.
stuff, so that when you adjust those guidelines, and you can actually say show those guidelines or get rid of them, and away you go. So it is, you can give it a name, and as a matter of fact, Jill, this wasn't even, probably I wasn't, you weren't aware of this, but you can install more than one camera. So that you could put one on the front of the car, on the side of the car, and you can all link them to this particular GPS unit.
Those are separate purchases, obviously. We're getting you started with the first one, the backup, because that's the kind of the camera that I think most people, if they want a camera in their car, they like being able to see behind, making sure there aren't any kids behind them, making sure they're not going to hit something as they back down a long driveway. So that's what's so nice about that backup camera.
Yep.
I'm going to walk out real quick, Bob, to review what they're getting.
Sure,
and then
please
can I meet you back at the back of the vehicle so
Absolutely.
you can show how to install the
very
camera?
quick demonstration of how easy that actually is.
Awesome. We're going to do that in 1 second.
Sure.
Let me just show you real quickly.
Hi, Jill.
Hi.
There she is
all right,
back
there
there.
I am. Okay, so here's what you're getting, everybody. We're giving you everything that you need. And, you know, I want you to be thinking about this, as I mentioned, graduation gift. Father's Day is coming up. Maybe this is an IOU you do for mom for Mother's Day, something that you'd like to have if you're on the road a lot. Instead of relying on your phone, let the Garmin DriveSmart do all of the navigating for you. By the way, this has Bluetooth technology so that you can also pair this with your phone. So if you want to use this as a speaker phone, you can do that, correct? You can answer phone calls through this. You can receive text messages through this as well.
Indeed.
So that's an option if you'd like to use it that way. Here is your unit itself. So as you can see, it's a 5.5-inch screen, full edge to edge, big picture, easy to read, easy to see everything. You're getting your mounting piece that's going to go up on your front windshield. For the first time ever, we're including that camera. That's your backup camera. We're going to show you how to install that in just a moment. You're going to be getting this here. This is obviously going to connect your power to your Garmin device. That also is going to make sure that you're always getting your updates, your traffic updates. This is the piece you're going to use to install that camera on the back where your license plate would be. Once it's installed, this snaps into place, and now your camera is at work. And then you're also going to get your USB cable as well if you want to use that and connect it to your computer. Let's walk to the back of the car if we can, Bob,
I'm going to
just to explain how this works. And here's the value, everybody.
Sure.
So the Garmin DriveSmart 55 GPS, $229.99 on its own. Remember, we're including the BC40 wireless backup camera that's $149.99 on its own. So your if sold separately is $379.98. Your QVC2 big deal price $299.96, and 5 easy payments of $59.99. So here's the installation, which I know for a lot of you, you're like, oh gosh, I hate to install things. Super easy. If you've ever changed your license plate on the back of your car, that's how easy this is going to be, right, Bob?
Yes, that's correct. Now, the unit operates on 2 AA batteries. So you simply snap off the ends and insert a battery on each side, close it up, and you're ready to go. And it's already, as soon as you turn the GPS on, it pairs via Bluetooth, just like your mobile phone, okay? You take the supplied bracket, take your license plate off, put this on. You don't, all you need, for example, is just a screwdriver. I actually put this one on with just a screwdriver. Take your screws out, put this bracket on, put your license plate back on top of it, and fasten it on. Depending, you need a wrench or a screwdriver depending on your fasteners.
Yes.
By the way, I have this mounted on the bottom. You can also flip this around and mount it on the top if you wish. That's it. It's automatically paired out of the box with your device, so that when you go inside and you say either show video or you tap